Hello and welcome back to Planescape.
Come on, let's shake a leg. Well, I mean, you shake a leg.
Thanks for that, Mort. Yeah, I was about to say hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment with me, Bardon, Mouthy Mort, and the nameless one here. So we finished the quest for Ty.
What's the holdup?
And the two boys really want to do something. So let's start by leveling up Mort. So he's got, what do we got? Armor class 2. Okay, information. What can we actually do in terms of his level up? I'm not sure. Okay, so he's a fighter. Okay, I think we just leveled him up. Okay, so yeah, because the little plus is gone. Right, so let's get the two boys moving. Seeing as they're complaining a lot about being stood around. Okay, and then we're gonna head this way, and we're gonna check this next area out without you know, having to go look for starving dogs to kill and stuff. So let's start with Porphyron. Okay, Porphyron, let's talk to you. Every inch of this man's skin is covered in a web of black lines. It's as if some artist chose to accentuate every crease in his flesh with a quill pen. The overall effect is such that even when his face shows no expression, he appears to be frowning. Greetings. This one has a name. This one is called Porphyron. The man's voice is like a gong. As he speaks, the lines on his face bend and settle like a series of spherical patterns. This one would know. Why do you address this one? I wanted to ask you some questions about the city. This one would have you know, this one cannot answer your questions. The lines on his face twist into angles, then split into a mess of scribbles. This one has only recently stepped foot in this place of walls. Alright then, but I have to ask you this. Why did those lines upon your face move? The lines show anger. Do you take offense? The lines slowly straighten, forming into gentle curves. No offense was meant. Will you accept the many apologies of this one? No offense taken. Why are you angry? This one tells of event recent. Did you know this one was beset by 3? 3 demanded an item of this one. This one feared an attack. What does this one do? This one surrendered the item. Well, you were right to be afraid if there were 3. Then they might have killed you had you not given up the item. Oh, I think we got some extra. No, okay. This one has been misunderstood. The lines on his face become angled, then smooth into curve. This one did not fear being killed. This one feared killing the 3. Well, if you could have killed them, why did you let them rob you? This one walks the path of a warrior. Many weapons have walked with this one. The fist, the blade, the stave, the hatchet, the smiter. These tools are all known to this one. That's not much of an explanation. Again, if you're a warrior with that much training, why let them rob you? This one is forbidden to attack. The lines ripple across his face as he speaks. If this one had struck at the 3 in anger, the vow of non-violence would be unmade. Vow of non-violence? You're a warrior and a pacifist? This one is unfamiliar with your speech. What is this pacifist? Never mind, why did you train so much you were not permitted to attack another? This one is of the order of Erith Aga. We await the final days where all will be called to battle. The training and skills of this one, they are to be kept silent until then. In the meantime, will you let yourself be robbed in the street without defending yourself? This one will clarify. The item is of value. The discipline of the egret is of greater value. Since you won't fight, any chance you could talk to these thieves? You could talk these thieves into returning your item. This one addresses the 3 thieves. What happens? The requests of this one are met with scorn. The 3 will not return the item. I could go see if I could get the item back for you. Yeah, I'll go see if I can get the item back for you. This one must ask, would you bring violence to the 3 that have robbed this one? Not if I can help it. This one fears the message absent of violence will not be understood. The lines on the man's face form a series of ellipses. This one is not opposed to you trying. Alright then, what is this item you've lost? The item is this, a rope of black and red prayer beads, worn around the neck. The worth of these beads is not measured in copper. The worth of these beads is measured in faith. Wait a minute, I already have the necklace you're looking for. Is this it? I think it's the 3 red guys that... Ah, okay. The 3 red guys we killed are the guys who robbed them. Okay, that makes sense.
Updated my journal.
This one sees what you hold. Those are the beads once missing. He takes them from you. You notice his hands have the same tracery of lines upon them as his face. This one has a question. How did you get the beads from the 3? I killed them and took the beads. This one is content. The message of violence has been conveyed. This one bestows several welcome thanks. Yes? The pleasure was mine. I have a question for you though. If you cannot enter combat, how did you get your warrior training? This one clarifies. The Erith Age may train with one when there is no anger between them. I see. Could you teach me how to use those weapons? This one could instruct you, yes, but this one warns you. With knowledge of violence comes temptation to use it. I sure hope so. This one speaks. It is your will to leave behind your previous profession. The path of the warrior cannot be walked with an unfocused mind. No, not at this time. Farewell. So I guess he would make us into a warrior class.
Right.
And the nameless one isn't really designed to be a warrior. He's more of a kind of a priest type or a mage type. Okay. So let's go talk to Mult. This man appears less dour and wary of passers-by than the people around him. He moves with an upbeat gait, casually scanning the ground to either side of him as he goes. As you approach him, he nods a friendly greeting. Greetings. Hello, Cutter. Say, you seen any deaders about? None nearby, no. I have some questions. Too bad, he shrugs. Had some questions, did ye? Ask away then. What are you looking for? Deaders, of course. Don't you recognize the robes of our collector? He grabs a hold of the cloth and holds it up for your inspection. No. Aye, collectors. He indicates his ragged brown robes. These here are a collector's robes, Cutter. Any poor sod you see wearing these, me for instance, is most likely looking for deaders. Bodies to sell at the mortuary, he shrugs. Wherever it takes to get by in the hive, right? Do the collectors work together? He laughs heartily. Hells no! We all dress the same, but there's only so many deaders to go around. We band up usually, and competing bands, packs, gangs, whatever you like to call them, aren't none too friendly with one another. Are there rival packs of collectors near here? He nods. Sure as Sigil's round. Most collectors in the hive call Kip in Ragpicker Square, a dump just north of here, through the large gate. It's mostly run by Sharegrave's laddos. Now, since we fought him, most of Farod's boys off. Tell me about Sharegrave. Sharegrave, he's my boss. I never speak with him, though. Never even seen him too close like. Keeps to himself mostly and runs things through a few underlings. You can find them in his case at Ragpicker Square, but I'd stay away unless you got good reason to talk to him. He's a bit peery as strangers, he is. Tell me about Farod. Don't know much about the man myself. We spent a lot of time fighting his boys, but they've all suddenly disappeared, along with Farod. We still catch the occasional stragglers in Ragpicker Square, but we've no idea where the rest are hiding at. Does he have many men left? He must, cause we hear his lot's been real successful of late. Finding lots of deaders, making lots of jink off the dusties at the mortuary. Don't know how either, as we've been having trouble finding corpses of late, he shrugs. Okay, why does the mortuary pay for corpses? Keeps the streets of the hive a bit cleaner, I guess. Keeps plague from spreading and the like. Though the dusties like to keep the dead in their place too. Seeing to it they all get properly buried, melted down or whatnot. Part of their beliefs and such. I had some other questions. I'm looking for a man. Can you tell me about this area? This is the hive cutter. What we hivers like to call the arse end of Sigil. Not that Sigil's got an end, being round and all, but you know what I mean. Ha! Anyway, north and west of here, through the big gate, is Ragpicker Square, where collectors like me call Kip. Don't know much about the rest of Sigil, I'm afraid. Okay? I'm searching for a journal I've lost. No, haven't run across one. Tell you what, though, if I do, I'll hold on to it for you. Thanks. I'm also looking for a man named Farod. The collector boss. Don't know much about the man myself. We spent a lot of time fighting his boys. He's already told me that. Okay. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. Farewell to you too, Cutter. He waves and walks off. Okay, that was a pretty nice guy for a collector, I guess. It's a hive tug. This guy wants to fight us. Okay, more. Sort him out. Name this one. Help.
Damn.
There we go. What does he have?
Why not?
A dirty rat charm. No, thank you. Maybe at some stage we'll need them, but right now we don't. Okay, let's talk to Mar here. Your first impression of Mar is that he needs a long bath, preferably away from any creature that has any sense of smell. You can almost see the stench waft from his body in sinister yellow tendrils. He motions towards you frantically in an effort to get you to come over and talk to him. Approach this person and hear what he has to say. A lot of excitement crosses his face as you approach. Thank you for stopping. My name is Mar and I have a favour to ask you. I'm listening. 'Tis a matter of life or death. I must be delivering this box, or it'll be me head for sure. 'Tis me bad luck that I twisted me legs something fierce. So will ye help me out by delivering this box for me? I'll deliver the box for you. Mar slowly takes out a small box from within the recesses of his ragged clothes. For the briefest of moments, you see a look of regret cross his face. Then it is gone, and he looks at you and hands you the box. A slight shimmer surrounds the box as both you and Mar touch it. A sign of relief is heard as Mar releases the box into your care. What now? This be needing to be delivered to Kuatra. He can usually be found somewhere down in the southeastern section of the hive. Oh, and let ye try to say I didn't warn you. Unless you try to say I didn't warn you. Whatever happens, don't open the box Don't leave the hive with the box. Now be off with ye. I'll be back when I deliver the box. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
And then he ran off saying hee hee hee, so I think we just got duped. Okay, thugs. Mort.
What's the word, Chief?
Sort him out.
Good as done.
Okay, first guy's run away. Famous one. Just let Mort wait on him.
See that?
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's let him run off. Right, so let's have a look at the map. So we've got to the southwestern, the flop house, to the northeastern portion of the hive, to Ragpicker Square. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll go and deliver the box now, because I think we should just try and do one thing at a time. So we need to stick to the hive.
Hey, Cutter, I got a good place for you to stay. Come in.
I'm sure you do.
You'll live longer. We got warm beds in here, Cutter. Come on in.
Done.
Okay, so we're gonna head on down this way again. And it's really nice, the whole atmospheric kind of shouting and stuff that they have in this game. Like, it just adds a lot to the feel. It feels like this feels like a city. You know, not like even a lot of modern games don't have this kind of atmosphere in them. So who were we looking for? So we got it from Mar. What was the name of the guy we were supposed to give it to? Hive Dweller. It was something tar on the end at least. So there's a collector. Damsel in distress. Don't really want to be dealing with you. Okay, can't go in there. So let's check outside first, and then we'll start checking the buildings. Okay, that's not who we're looking for. I don't think any of these are who we're looking for either. No. Angry Hive Dweller. Oh. Mort, sort him out.
All right.
Damn it. Damn it.
So he can help out.
What?
Get the next guy.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, Mort's actually taking damage now. Come on, Mort. Sort him out.
What's up, Chief?
Okay, and he's run.
What's the
Nice.
word, Chief? Okay.
Done.
Okay, what did this guy drop? Bronze ring. Yeah, we'll leave that there, I think. Okay, no one around here so far.
Come on in, Cutter. You're gonna love this.
Let's head in here and see what we can see. Check outside that we're not seeing anyone by that name. Wow, look at this. We got through Silla here. This time Drusilla seems slightly more lively. So I talked to Drusilla one time when I came in here trying to find those guys. I'm not sure whether I got it on camera or not. Probably not. Okay. This time Drusilla seems slightly more lively. At least you don't catch a glimpse of the despair that you smell in her the first time you spoke with her. Hello again, traveller. Hello, Drusilla. And farewell.
I'm gone.
Yeah, she keeps calling us clueless. Okay, so Ebb, Creek Knees. Okay. Mary Killer, Patron. Dakon, no. Q. Is that Q? Oh, okay. I thought it was Q from like James Bond fame. Okay, who else we got? Equix. Okay. Mercy Killer Patron. Okay, I think we'll leave the Mercy Killers alone. Taggern. Okay. I have a feeling whoever we're looking for is maybe like one of these guys. Just because of the having the apostrophe in the middle of the name. You see someone dressed as a female dustman with a half-empty glass in her right hand. As you near her, she calls out to you. Mew, over here. You notice that there's something wrong about her, and your exposure to the dustman leads you to believe that she's just too lively to be a real member of the faction. Approach her. Hey Cutter, buy a lady a drink. You're not really a dustman, are you? She looks around nervously and seems to sober right up. Why do you say that? Because you don't act like a dusty. You're not offering contracts. In fact, you're taking money instead of giving it out for that corpse labor they do with the mortuary. She stifles a squeak of terror and hastens to explain. No. I'm not a dustman. I just found these robes in the street and I didn't have enough money to get good clothes, and I heard there was a dustman thief around, but you could probably find him somewhere else in the southwest part of the hive. I saw him, but I hid from him. Please don't hurt me. I'm not planning on it. You ought to know that you're not pulling it off too well. Now answer some questions. What do you want to know? Who are you? Me? I'm Mokai. I just like to drink here, and she loses her train of thought momentarily. I'm just a person, you know? I see. Answer something else for me then. What is this place? Smouldering Corpse Tavern. Can't you read? You more bub than I am. Forget it. Tell me something else. Tell me about the other patrons here. Dunno. They're just people. I don't deal much with people. Lest they're buying me a drink. She looks at you hopefully. I see. Give me some other answers. Who's the burning corpse? He's not a corpse. He's some crazy wizard. Ask around. They'll tell you the story. Farewell. Okay, and I think it's going to be farewell when more starts moving from us as well. So next time we're going to find the guy we have to get the box with, and maybe come back here and talk to some more of the patrons. But from myself, Mort, the Nameless One, and the Burning Corpse, it's goodbye, and we really hope to see you all next time.